Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning how you can become more magical if you learn to vibrate higher. Now, the first thing you have to understand is that everything is based on energy, vibration, and frequency. And this is done through your thought forms. So everything, it begins with first with a thought or first an idea. Okay, it must first be imagined. So when you have a desire or you have a need in this world, it is basically a spiritual sensation because you're a spirit and you're having a human experience. And that is what really make you magical. When I say magical, I'm just referring to acting in faith and having things in the invisible world appearing in your visible world through you using your mind power. You see, your mind is the greatest thing that you possess on this planet. And you have to use your mind to discover that you are a magical being. In other words, you are actually a magician. And when you discover that you're a magician, you'll also discover that you're responsible for your thoughts and your actions because it is your own thoughts that is creating your reality and creating your personality. So as you think in the invisible world, so shall it be manifested in the visible world. So everything that you're experiencing on the outside is as a result of what is taking place within. So when it comes to vibrating higher, you have to think more positively. You have to think more optimistically. And you have to affirm the right things in your life. For example, if you want to attract more money in your life, you have to change your thinking towards money and your attitude towards money. So if you grew up hearing your parents using negative connotations towards money, you should desist from doing like them because you would have seen also the results that they've been getting in their life based on their belief. So your belief system is what is actually shaping your life. So what do you believe about yourself would mean also what you would say to yourself when you're actually by yourself or with yourself. And most people do not find enough time to be with themselves to really think about how the third world really create their reality. Also, they never take the time to think about what is creating the difference between the rich and the poor, or what is causing this power differential in the world. And the reason why most people do not do that is because many people are not honest with themselves. And many people are pointing their fingers at someone else and blaming someone else except blaming themselves for what is happening in their life. That's why so many people believe in a devil outside of themselves and fail to realize that the devil represents the negative thinking. So the more negative you think, the lower the vibration would be. So many people are vibrating on very low vibration and low frequency. Okay, and that is the results that they are getting in their life. And they are living a miserable and dissatisfying life. But if you want to live a more fulfilling life, you want to live more a life of contentment, a life of success, a life whereby you feel good about yourself and of the accomplishment that you're seeing happening in your life, then you have to definitely raise your vibration and become more magical. Okay, you see, miracles and magic is basically the same thing. So you become more miraculous. Okay, you see miracles happening in your life. But it is basically a science that is taking place. But many people are not aware of this science, which is actually the science of energy transmutation. It's the science of alchemy. You see, You are actually a mass of energy. You see, and energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transmuted. Okay, so when you learn to transmute your thought forms because you understand energy, okay, and you take that energy and you transmute it into the equivalent of whatever you desire in this three-dimensional world, and you can do it consciously, then you will know that you will need to think positively and you will need to think sensibly and use your mind power in a very sensible, creative, and imaginative way that would empower you and also empower the rest of humanity, because your life will definitely be of value to the rest of humanity. That's what it means to tap into your purpose, tap into your calling. Okay, because that's where you discover your magical self. You see, your word is actually your wand. But most people do not know that their word is their wand. That is why people look at movies such as Harry Potter, okay, and the magic wand, and they speak very evil of it because they do not understand the language of symbology. But all of those movies are sending subliminal messages showing you that you're a magical being and you must discover your magical self. Moreover, even the Bible tells you that there is a pearl of great price, but you must find that pearl of great price. I'm saying that the pearl of great price is within you. Also, you're told that you must seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Whatsoever you desire in this world, it will magically appear in your physical three-dimensional world when you start to vibrate on a higher frequency. And the reason for that is because when you discover that the kingdom of God is within you, you will also discover the secret of creation, and you would know that it is your thoughts that is creating your outer experience. Also, you will understand that everything is based on cause and effect, and that you are the cause of everything in your life. So you look at your effect and you know what is taking place within, and you can change it. That is why you're told that you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So as you continue to renew your mind by thinking more positively and more optimistically, you're raising your vibration and you're vibrating higher and higher and higher. That is why you need to practice certain things in your life, like meditation to calm your mind down, visualization to act out your life whichever way you want it to be, an affirmation whereby you're decreeing a thing into this world and it must be established, and also scripting, journaling, all of these things, because you must be the director and the producer, also the author and the star in your movie. You must direct your life whichever way you want it to be and live magically. So you have the magical power inside of you that you can use to achieve your every desire, and this magical power is mind power. Use it wisely and use it to achieve, as I said before, your every desire in this world, because you're here to live the best version of yourself. You do not want to leave any stone unturned. You don't want to leave a finished work. You don't want to feel like a failure. You want to know that you accomplished the things that you were sent on this planet to accomplish. That's why it's very important to know your purpose, know your calling. Seek deeply to know who you are and what you've been called to do. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I can go on and on and on and on. But the main thing I want you to take from this is that you are actually a magician. You're magical and you have a magical power, and you need to use that magical power, okay, to achieve your every desire. But you will never prove it unless you put it to work. Be a doer and not just a hearer. So with that being said, I just want to say that if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram and you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And I will definitely encourage you to grab a hold of my work, like my books, and so on. Also, I'll encourage you to get the 66 books of magic, the Overcomer's Bible, where Jesus has been omitted and there's a blank space for you to write your name, which is I am, for I am is the name of God, and I am is also the name of all of humanity. And you can never say I am and not referring to yourself. Therefore, get the I am Bible and fill your name in that Bible, because it is your spiritual autobiography that must be interpreted psychologically. Also, I encourage you to get my course, The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously, and along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. Also, you can become a part of my Patreon community and support this work, and whatever else you may need. My encouragement to you to check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace. Love you all.